Let's not kid ourselves, Spurs fans. That was an appalling performance, but more importantly, we got a result. We stuck at it. Christian Romero showed some mentality, showed some drive, showed some leadership, but Thomas Frank ball is here to stay, and for me, it is just exactly the same as Nuno ball. Again, no shots at all in the first half. As far as I can remember it, no shots on target at all until after Newcastle scored, and at that point, we're just shoving it in the box and brilliant goal, the first one. Kudos into Romero at the near post. A Jermaine Defoe-esque kind of run across the near post, kind of Ian Wright-esque across the near post. Gary Lineker nods it in. And a shameful penalty decision from the referee to let Newcastle go 2-1 ahead. But the important thing is we showed some mentality, but I just don't want anyone to allow this to pull the wool over their eyes. Thomas Frank is playing basic football. He is making players on this Tottenham team look like they cannot pass the ball 5 yards, and they can. They're better than this. They can take it on the turn, they can take it on the half turn, they can play 1 and 2 touch, they can play triangles, but they're not being allowed to. They're not being given the confidence to. And I'm sorry, a lot of people who were watching that game along with me are telling me now to be patient and be a bit more positive, but it's hard to. It's hard to watch this style of football. And I'll be honest with you, I have a big worry about this game against Brentford at the weekend. I think Thomas Frank is going to really struggle in that game to get us on the front foot again. It's almost like he prefers it when we're away at these big grounds where we're expecting nothing. And at home against Brentford at the weekend, he needs a win and he needs a good performance, and I fear for him. We don't know what Vinay Venkatesham is going to do in terms of will he sack managers as quickly as Daniel Levy, but the performances are so horrible in terms of watching Spurs now, and I think there'll be loads and loads, thousands probably, of empty seats for that Brentford game. And if the higher-ups at Spurs, I know they're a new ownership, but if the higher-ups see how many empty seats there'll be, maybe they'll think about, okay, we do need, as a Tottenham hierarchy, to have a manager who's going to get us playing entertaining football, or at least football where Tottenham can keep the ball. In every game, we play against teams who are able to counter-press us in a way where we are unable to keep the ball in midfield. And Tottenham are a team about, to dare is to do is written on the side of our stadium. We're a team who's supposed to be daring on the ball, be brave on the ball, keep the ball. And we're just not doing any of that at the moment. And even though we got a good draw tonight, it doesn't paper over the cracks for me. Ugly, ugly stuff.